2024 was huge for Bitcoin. There were big rallies, there were big headlines, and there were even bigger conversations about cryptocurrency's future. But here's the thing, 2025 might be even bigger, and not just for Bitcoin, but for crypto policy. States across the United States are gearing up for a regulatory blitz. Will this help or will this hurt the crypto space? And more importantly, what does it mean for you and for me? Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. In 2024, Bitcoin hit new highs. Institutions finally started taking it seriously, and mainstream investors jumped in like never before. But with that attention comes regulations. Right now, lawmakers across the United States are eyeing crypto like a hawk. And some states want to embrace it while others want to control it. And a few even might try to shut it down altogether. 2025 is shaping up to be a battleground year for cryptocurrency policy. What exactly are they fighting over? State-level regulations are heating up. States like Texas and Florida are pro-crypto, and they're pushing for policies that are going to make it a lot easier to mine, to trade, and to use digital assets. But on the flip side, states like New York, where I live, and California, well, they're leaning more towards regulation and stricter licensing and higher compliance costs. The big question is, will we see a patchwork of different laws? Or will the federal government step in with something nationwide? Central Bank Digital Currencies, or CBDCs, are on the table. And some states are pushing back hard against the idea of a government-controlled digital dollar, but others think that CBDCs could make payments more efficient. For crypto lovers, a digital dollar that's controlled by the government, well, that could feel like a major threat to financial freedom. Bitcoin and Ethereum, their EFTs are opening the floodgates, and institutions now have easy access to crypto through these EFTs, which means more money is pouring in. Some states might try to tax crypto differently, or they might try to introduce new rules around how digital assets are held or traded. This regulatory push is not all good news. Too much regulation could stifle innovation. And if cryptocurrency companies have to jump through endless hoops just to operate, many of them could leave the US entirely. We've already seen exchanges and startups move overseas to places with friendlier laws, privacy concerns, and government overreach. There are some lawmakers who want to crack down on self-custody wallets, arguing that they could be used for illegal activity. And this could force everyday crypto users like you and me to register our wallets or even lose access to private transactions. Regulatory uncertainty could shake the market if new laws suddenly restrict trading, and it could send crypto prices into chaos. And investors really don't like uncertainty. And policy decisions in 2025 could make or break the next bull run. Where does this leave the average crypto investor? We want to stay informed. We want to keep an eye on what your state, what our state is doing, because some laws could impact how we buy, how we sell, or how we store our crypto. Self-custody matters. If you're into decentralization, make sure that you understand how to safely store your assets outside of exchanges. Do not panic, but please be prepared, because the crypto space is forever evolving, and regulation isn't necessarily bad, but it is important to know how changes could affect our holdings. 2025 is going to be a pivotal year for cryptocurrency. Whether the new policies create a boom or a bust, It's still up in the air. But one thing is for certain, cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. Do you want to stay ahead of the game? Hit that subscribe button below and let's navigate this crazy crypto world together.